Alright guys, we are finally jumping our way into the holiday season and the holiday spirit, and of course the shoes are going to start getting better and better as the month goes on, because December is notoriously probably the biggest month for shoes, and we're starting it off with a bang. Right here we have the first brand new Kobe sneaker to drop in this year, I believe. And Kobe's really don't drop like this anymore, especially ones of this caliber, because these are the Kobe 6 Protro Reverse Grinch, the follow-up to one of the most hyped Kobe's, if not the most hyped Kobe of all time, the Kobe 6 Grinch that released 20 years ago and re-released right before Kobe's unfortunate and untimely passing, which was a detriment to the basketball community. My trainer was able to hit these on the sneakers out, exclusive access. As you can tell, these are a very beautiful red color that's going to pop and stand out a lot. And these actually do go for a lot, even with the current state of the sneaker market being very depressed right now. These still go for around $400 in most sizes. They retail for $190, so if you were to try and grab these and resell them, it's a pretty good margin. And yeah, like I said, these are pretty much going to be on everyone's top 10 sneakers list. I remember last year we had the Mambasita Kobe's, the black ones, which were on everyone's list, and they are not nearly as nice as these in my opinion. So let's jump into the box real quick. We got the regular Kobe box. You can read the label for yourself right there. These came on the Nike, these were gotten rather from the Nike sneakers app. So they are definitely legit. You got that infamous Kobe logo right there. And then opening it up, not too much has changed from the other Kobe's. It's a very clean box actually. It's very symmetrical and it does feel solid. Kobe products have always been great quality, and like you can tell that a lot went into this collab. Maybe not on a colorway by colorway basis, but the Kobe collab as a whole is a very nice collab. So jumping into the shoe right here, on the lateral side we have a very vibrant red. I think the camera is actually doing this some pretty good justice, because I can see that it does look just as vibrant, if not more vibrant, in the lens. But this is not like a regular red. This is like a candy apple red. And with the green laces, which are the only ones that come with the shoe really does pop. You got that huge Nike swoosh in black, which contrasts really well. You got the plastic part right here on the back, which you always have for heel support. And then on the heel, you also have Kobe's signature as well as a date. I'm not exactly sure what that date represents, but it definitely represents some sort of production value. On the midsole, you got that Zoom branding and the Zoom logo right there, as you can tell. You can't really see it very well because the shoe is so red, but it is there, and there is definitely Zoom in the midsole of the shoe. On the tongue as well, you have that Kobe logo in green. Same on both shoes. This is not really a shoe that's different across either shoe. It's pretty symmetrical and similar on both. The medial side, you do have that same black Nike swoosh as on the lateral side. And the entire upper is done in like a marbleized scaling material. And if you run your finger along it, you can actually feel like, it feels like a reptilian shoe. It feels like a lizard or something. You can actually feel the raised scales, which is always a cool detail. You can definitely see that on the camera. I can tell. On the bottom, we got an all red outsole with a black hit. In the middle, which is like a carbon fiber plate for stability, so that's really cool. And then you also got the green Kobe logo on the back right there. Really cool outsole, matches well. and definitely pretty hard. So it's not like the shoe is going to have a lot of squish or a lot of bounce, but it definitely will be a great basketball shoe, and that is what this shoe is designed to do, be a good basketball shoe. Unlike Jordans, which really don't have any characteristics that are good for playing basketball, these are definitely good. They have a lot of padding as well. The sock liner is done in a nice satin suede. The insoles are done in a green, and they actually do have text on them. So this one says, "I want a shoe that," and this one says, "Molds to your foot." You won't be able to see the entire thing because a lot of the lettering is actually in the front of the shoe, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it. You also got the Kobe logo on the insole, as you can tell right there. So the insoles definitely passed the vibe check overall. And the whole shoe is definitely well thought out. It's might look a bit basic from a glance because it's just an all red shoe, and it's really bright red, which you don't see often. But this shoe definitely has more to it than meets the eye. It represents one of the icons of our time. And honestly, you kind of have to respect Kobe, even if you don't like him as a player, just as a person and his whole message about the Mamba and how the Mamba lives on. You can't really knock him. This is the right shoe as well. Same deal really. Same upper right here. Same back heel with that numbering. The other side is the same, really the same deal on both shoes. Like I said, this is not a shoe that changes based on right or left. It's just the same overall. So, if you can't already tell, I really do like the Kobe 6 Protro Reverse Grinch. I do wish that I was able to hit on a pair, but they were very limited and very highly sought after. The official release actually did not happen yet, so we do still have a somewhat decent chance, I could say. But overall, exclusive access was the best shot at these, because if you got exclusive access, you were guaranteed a pair, and most people did not. So unfortunately, most people are going to have to either pass on these or pay resale. But being as that they are reverse Grinch and they have the word Grinch in the name, these are going to go up over time. I can almost all but guarantee it. Yeah, it's a great shoe for basketball. It's a great shoe for the Christmas spirit because it's got the green and the red, which do represent those Christmas colors that are so highly sought after. I do wish that they also came with some red or black laces for people that don't like wearing their shoes as loud as this, but what can you do, right? One more thing I do like to mention on the shoes is obviously materials and sizing. So the materials are not really meant to be soft on this shoe. They are like a very hard TPU. Like I said, those scales are very prominent, but it does feel well constructed. Material, like craftsmanship wise, I don't see a single error on these. They are very well done indeed. And then as far as sizing goes, very importantly, you want to go up at least a half size to a full size on this shoe. They do fit very tight, like tighter than you would expect. These are a 9.5, and I couldn't even come close to fitting in them, and they're only a half size down from my actual size. So you definitely want to go up a half to a full size. If I were to order them, I'd probably get a 10.5, which is a half up, but I never wear an 11. Like if you're someone who is in between sizes, definitely go up that full size. With that being said, I'm going to finally end it off here. Kind of a longer video. There was a lot to say about these right here, the Kobe 6 Reverse Grinch. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all soon with some more bangers, as you can see right here. Peace.